Look at this. This is Michigan, April 15th, 2018. This is hilarious. I knew I was going to get it inside. Oh well. It's all good. Look at this one. That is so cool. I got a weatherman flip out about it, that it's mid-April and it should already be nice and warm. And we're still getting hammered by winter. Okay, have to get out the ice scraper. Now I'm trying to get gas. Come on. Open up. There we go. The power is going out all over this area because of the trees getting heavy from all the ice that's forming on them from the freezing rain. Carnage. No pun intended. Looks like maybe no damage. That is Michigan. It's still cold and rainy. Wilson, buddy, I have not forgotten you. But I also remembered a dish from my childhood. A retro recipe. My mom used to make it. You never hear of anyone making clam dip anymore. But if you like clams, it's a really good recipe, and I'll show you how to make it. It's super simple and it is delicious. I'm having trouble talking about it without my mouth watering, so let's get started. Here's what you need. Some potato chips. You could do with regulars, but Ruffles are made to be dipped. You need a can of chopped clams, or you could have minced clams. It doesn't matter. You'll need some cream cheese. I got the cheap stuff, which is Kroger. If you want to pay more for Philadelphia brand cream cheese, you can do that. I can't see that it changes the dish in any way. None of the cream cheese manufacturers have figured out a less messy way to package this product. It's been packaged this way for 100 years, and it's kind of annoying because it's hard to get into the bowl and keep your fingers clean. But I'm doing it right now. There we go. Why am I putting it in a bowl? Because we're going to mix it. How are we going to mix it? First, we're going to soften it. How are we going to soften it? We're going to stick it in the microwave for about 30 seconds. Okay, did I say 30 seconds? What I meant was 15 seconds. What you want is for it to start to puff a little bit. When it does that, you know it's soft enough that you'll be able to work it with a fork. Next thing you want to do, if you have fresh garlic, is add a half a teaspoon. Not a half a tablespoon, a half a teaspoon. As we're adding stuff, Worcestershire. Do not use soy sauce. Once, when I was a boy and I was making it, for some reason I thought that the soy sauce was good. Because it was brown like Worcestershire sauce. But no! We had to throw that batch of clam dip out. Alright, that's good fat. Half teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. The next thing we need to do is open this can of clams. Why do we want to do that? So that we can get the clams out. But we're going to separate them from the juice. It's really interesting. Chopped clams, any kind of clams that are canned, come with a very aromatic, flavorful juice that smells and tastes just like the clams. So, to maximize the flavor of the clam dip, I'm saving this juice because we're going to use it to thicken, actually to adjust the thickness of the dip. The way to do that is add more juice and it's going to be thinner. We also need, this is kosher salt. I'm going to give it a big pinch. We've also got some fresh ground pepper. We'll give it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 grinds. Excellent. Now we just mash this up. A fork is fine. You can put this in your mixer if you like. I have found that with a little bit of nuking in the microwave, the stuff softens up pretty good, pretty fast. So, mix this until I've got it sort of mashed, sort of mixed. Then I'm going to add some of this and work it in. You got to do it a little bit at a time because otherwise it gets the two ingredients are too far apart. The slippery, wet lumps of cream cheese versus the watery clam juice. But the clam juice at this point, just a wonderful smell if you like clams. It's just so chock full of it. The mixing bowl I'm using is not going to be the bowl that we put the clam dip in and serve it to our friends, because it doesn't look good. And presentation, especially if they've never tried something like clam dip, presentation means a lot. That's why they use garnishes in restaurants. See how it's working? It's working well. Wish I had smell-o-vision. There's almost a smoky smell to the clams, the clam juice right now. And now I've got it kind of softened. Maybe even a little more. Because the more you can work into this, the more clam juice, the more flavor in the dip. Now we'll add our chopped clams. Wow, those are big chunks of clams. Would make for a very hearty dip. Maybe even a little more. Now this might be a little too soupy for your taste right now, a little too runny for a dip. But as we chill it in the fridge, the cream cheese will start to harden back up to its normal chilled temperature and consistency, and so it'll be harder. And what we want is soft, so that the chips don't break when we're trying to dip. You may recognize the spatula from my video, Mega Marshmallow Treats. I'll post a link. Okay, bueno. If you want to try this, if you like clams, I'd recommend you try this dip. Even though it's from a time long past. But I can remember when we were kids and we would find out that Mom had made clam dip. We'd all be crowded around the kitchen with our chips. And every once in a while a kid would break off a chip in the dip and then leave it. And that was not kosher. That was not cool. You can see how much of the clam juice I used. This has got an awesome flavor. I'm really happy with it. And I think that it's, once it cools in the fridge to a harder consistency, it's still going to be a nice dip. A nice, it's not going to snap the chip off, is what I'm saying. Like I'm a kid again. Here we go. Mmm. We have to reenact that. Okay, it's like I'm a kid again. Oh yeah. It's funny how a flavor can bring back such good memories. I got a lot of good memories. I'm a fortunate fellow. And now I got some clam dip. Mmm! That's good stuff. Alright, it's been a while in the fridge and the dip is chill. Let's check it out. Clam cam. You gotta try it.